I mean, I don't know why I'm recording this video, honestly. If you saw that yesterday, instead of uploading a daily vlog, I uploaded a normal video. By the way, I uploaded that video at like 5 a.m. or something. But what happened after 12 p.m. is a thing which only I know. I mean, I went to that exam. I came back from it, went to a coding bootcamp, talked to teacher. Then I went to a place to eat some food. And not including that, I haven't slept good enough yet. And until this moment when I ate the food, actually, it's like, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours of just grueling work. Okay. And that's the last thing which really like chopped me off, I think, which is I went to a Juma, I like Friday prayer. Every week you go to mosque and pray. So after doing this 5 or 6, 7 things, and I also had to get back home because I obviously was um very far away from my home, and it was very hot. I drank a cold drink, not gonna name it, and I think we got slight form of flu, and that's the reason why I did not record the video after coming back home. Had a headache, wasn't feeling good, and actually I don't think I even worked at all. And that's, this thing came to my life in the middle of the process where I had to record a pitch video, which I have to, you record this video to explain to your potential clients what is your offer in your agency, right? So I'm not gonna get back to the very rude stuff for newcomers and stuff like that, like that we have two things: we have startup and we have agency. Like, I'm not gonna get into these things. It's not very important, actually. If I start talking about startup, then I'm just talking about startup. If I'm talking about agency, then great, I'm talking about agency. We have two things, but both of them are equally important, I believe, at least for me. Maybe for world, not that much, because the software which we develop in our agency is not like something which is gonna, Elon Musk have said it. Entrepreneurs think that they have to develop a product, or like develop something which is slightly better than the existing option, or something which their competitors have. But the truth is, if it's so slightly better, like one freaking feature, I mean, he didn't said it, this last part, like, slightly better from there. He said entrepreneurs have to develop something which is way better, right? All right, so your product has to be way better than the competitors, than the existing options on the market before you. And only in that case you can conquer the market. Because and don't try to tell me that you don't want to conquer the market. It's like the freaking dream of every entrepreneur out there. And yeah, I mean, the softwares which we are building right here, I do understand, and that they don't fall into the specific choice of Elon Musk, like software which is way better than the competitors ones. And in that case, your software has chance to change the world like rapidly or something, because there have been chatbots before ChatGPT. There have been electric vehicles before Tesla, and all what they did is freaking did it better than the competitors. So they made a car look fancier, made it, so charging stations was an issue. So they themselves built the charging freaking stations. they also make money from it probably. I mean, because when you buy a car from Ford or something like that, you have to buy fuel from other competitor, like from other freaking damn company. But Tesla is selling you both fuel and the car, so they're making more money on that. Yeah, like I mean, slightly but surely, I think we're gonna get to the point when the softwares which we're creating have an extra 2 or 3 features or one major feature, which is different than the competitor ones and stuff like that. But I hope, inshallah, I'm just 18 and we're going there. We're gonna develop a product. It's my dream and it's my mission. And I don't have dreams, okay? It's my mission to build something which is gonna change the world for better. Definitely. I mean, these things are already changing the world for better. They don't have ads, like, they're faster, they're better from here and there, but they aren't good enough. And I admit it, right? So I admit it. But I'm still building a product, not the perfection, but progress. So 2 different pieces right here, perfection and progress, all right? Building a product and progressing somehow, somewhere form is way better than being a freaking perfectionist and trying to build a product which is way better than your competitor ones and like all at once. Yeah. So it's 20 something, I think 20th of July 2024. I'm gonna say one thing which is major one is a payment processor. Yeah, okay, before I'm gonna forget, the fancy thing about this YouTube stuff, what I have realized, I didn't record a video yesterday, technically, daily vlog or stuff, something. And there have been since then, I mean, I did not record a video one day, and still I got 2 requests, one from email, one from DMs. It's insane, like both of them are asking to help me with video editing and thumbnail design. Okay, one of them are only for thumbnail design, and we kind of underestimate. I mean, maybe because I have a very small library of videos. I mean, 700 videos in comparison to like 2,000, 300, 3,000 of other YouTubers. But they also do it for 5 or 10 years or something. Yeah. So yeah, whatever. I'm getting back to payment processors. So there's 2 things: Lemon Squeezy and Stripe. One is primarily only for startups. Lemon Squeezy, I have tried to sign up as a not content, but web design agency. And it turns out that they don't allow any kind of agency stuff like that. Like, I mean, that if you go to their prohibited activities, like companies list, there's like, it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. Like, I mean, they are not gonna allow you to sell various different things. I mean, I can understand that you don't allow people to sell using a product, using your software, like guns and like bad things like that. But an agency model, I mean, you know, yeah. What else? So it's gonna work only probably for startups, if not digital products. I mean, their main focus is digital products and start in a SaaS business. I'm not sure. Like, I made a request. Okay, I'm not made a request yet, but I'm packaging the startup well enough so they are not gonna reject my request. Let's see. Inshallah, I think in a couple of days I'm gonna make a request for my software business, and I also at the same time asked a friend of mine living in the UK try to open a second bank account because I trust him. Until I'm gonna open LLC and I'm gonna be able to sign up as a company for myself. So until then, I think it's gonna cost not that much, under $1,000 to open an LLC. And I think even one client for $2, $3, $5, $10,000 for website is gonna be enough for us, inshallah. So what I was saying, okay, there is two things. There is lemon squeezy. I'm on the process. Okay, I'm gonna package my startup good enough, and then I'm gonna make an appointment. I'm gonna send them a request, and then let's see. Because I mean, I at the same time I hope there's not gonna be problems with Stripe. But the feature with Stripe is that in this case, if I'm gonna deal with Stripe at the same time, I'm gonna have a magical whatever to Stripe is gonna work for both my agency and the startup. Lemon Squeezy is only for my startup, but Lemon Squeezy is available in my country, so I don't have to ask someone to open a second bank account and then whatever. Lemon Squeezy is available in my country, but it's not a solution for my agency. Yeah. So I mean, Lemon Squeezy have denied my request a couple of times before, and I can understand why. I mean, I'm not gonna name it. Watch my previous videos. But this time I hope they're not gonna reject it. This time I hope they're not gonna reject it, inshallah. And if this time everything is gonna go right, I mean, I'm gonna probably use Lemon Squeezy for startup, probably, because the fees are less, basically. And Stripe for my agency, because it's basically just easier to make a one-click transaction for clients. And yeah, okay, so I think 10-minute long video, okay, 12-minute long video for someone who got flu is good enough. That was the one of the things I have dealt today with. I'm just gonna show it to you right here. I'm also searching for you can see there's like 15 how to say that. Okay, so I basically made a post on 15 Facebook groups that I'm searching for a web designer. We need a great designer to our agency. I'm a developer, I'm not a designer, so yeah. And yeah, I'm kind of proud of myself, alhamdulillah, that even if I'm not kind of feeling good enough, out of 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 things which we have planned out for today, only three aren't completed. And I hope I'm gonna do it as soon as I'm gonna get better, because one of them is as I said to you in the very beginning of this video, is recording a VSL video, aka an offer video, where you explain to clients what is your offer in details, and you have to, yeah, and you're gonna send this video to them, and if they're okay, they're gonna send you a thumbs up, and you're gonna work with them. And yeah, I think that's it. Peace out.